it's Rena with LYLO Crafts, and today I'm coming to you from my porch in the backyard, and it's such a beautiful day already today, and I have a really cute thing to share with you. I have made some Halloween embellishments utilizing cutting dies from Temu, as well as a few items from my stash. I've got the links to everything. I have a discount code for you if you are a new user to Temu, and they are going to make the perfect card front, a beautiful decoration, even if you wanted to put it onto a tiered tray, because they are nice and chunky size. So won't you join me and see what I created? All right, I want to start off today by showing you these amazing dies that I got from Temu, and I used these to make the project. If you get these, you will not be sorry. This larger pumpkin is 4 inches high, including this little stem right here, and about 3 3/4 inches in width. So huge size. It fits more than the palm of the fingertips of my hand. So really nice size, and it comes with a matching one that is slightly smaller. Now you can take, they come attached together. So you can use them attached together, but I took them apart so that I could have a background and then a foreground. And then for some, I used these pieces, some I used this cutout piece, and I used this banner die in all of the items. So let's see what I made for this first one. Okay, so these are actually giant tickets. They measure 4 inches by 2 inches. Yeah, 4 by 2. So they are tall, tall, tall. So this is one 12 by 12 sheet of paper that I cut 2 inches wide, and then I turn these into tickets. So let's look at this first one. So this first one has this great die on the sides. If you can see those, that is this. Now, that is the third one that it cuts. This one right here that you can see. Isn't that so fun? So what I did was I just cut it off here, and I cut it off here. I used 2 on one side and 1 on the other. I puffed up a little pumpkin onto foam. I cut this out of shiny, shimmery orange paper. I'm hoping you can see that. And then I used hot pink glitter for this centerpiece, which is this piece right here. And the little circles that it punches out, I used those as the polka dots on the side. I just love how that turned out. And here is that black twine that I have from Temu. And I will put a link to all these items that I'm talking about that I use for my projects, for my 3 projects today, in the description below, as well as I'm going to put a link to another Temu haul video that has some of the links for the other products that I used. So this says boo, and I've got some little stars that I just punched out, and I love the way that first ticket turned out. So that is a smaller pumpkin. Now this is the bigger pumpkin, and this time I used these 2 centerpieces that cut out when you run this through the machine, and all the little circles. So I used those as polka dots. I just love it. I'm just loving this pink and orange and black and white together. And it's time for the side banner. You can see I've got 2 on this side and 1 on this side. I used the thickest one, which is this middle one right here. So I used this part. So I did 2 on the right side and 1 of it that I just cut apart to put on the left side. And then I added the word boo, and then I've got this sweet cut out bow, and it even has little dots behind it, perforation that you can see through it in person. And that bow came from this die set. It's this one right here with this skeleton girl. It's $2.19, and I am going to make this skeleton girl in a future project as well. And again, the black twine and some stars. And then for this last ticket, And you can see that I've inked around the edges with black ink. So I did use my dauber from Temu. I have used my domed ink pad. I love these. And this little ink pad storage is also from Temu. I love that. And I used these 24 pieces of these Temu inks. And these, I believe, are under $5 for 24. And if you would prefer not to store them flat like this, they do stack on top of each other, which makes for even less space when you store them. So they are perfectly stackable as well. Okay, and on this bottom one, I use the polka dots on the inside and these two curvy pieces on the outside. So I just love the way that turned out. Oh, and this is this double piece right here again, cut in twos and then cut in one. I love this die. I think it is so versatile, and it would even make a beautiful card front. Look at this. This would even make beautiful like drapes. You can turn it sideways. So many ways to use these things. So this is my first project. As you can see, I'm gonna zoom out a little so you can see it all at once. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. I love it. I love it. Okay, next. I really hope that you are enjoying the content of this video. If you are, I would so like it if you would like, comment, and subscribe. For my next large ticket Halloween embellishment, I made with stickers instead of using cutting dies. And so I've got some creepy cloth down beneath it, and I started with this beautiful coffee dyed paper. Now this is also from Temu, and then I took the ink and I went over it to darken it up a little bit with the Temu ink and the ink dauber, and then I used 2 pieces of these Temu stickers. Now these are vintage stickers. I have been using these for every kind of project, but for those of you who like a little bit creepy, this is about as creepy as I get. So I'm really not a creepy person, but I thought, oh wow, this is like an old newspaper, which I love, and then a butterfly on a newspaper, and then I just added a little bit of stickles to the wings of the butterfly, and then I tied a double bow with some organza ribbon on there, and I think that is so fun how that turned out. And then I've got my last project, which these tickets are just a little bit smaller. They measure 3 by 2 instead. So 3 by 2, and I have 3 here. And you can see they are folded just like tickets. I used the pink dye from Temu around the sides is around I used the pink Temu ink to actually ink up around the edges of that. If you can see, I used the really light pink, and I used it also as the separator. And I've got on the bottom, I have this. This is something I hauled from Temu before, and these are sticky notes, but they are stiff. They are like plastic vellum, and so I thought these little tickets would look so great with vellum behind. So what I did was I made vellum strips that I zigzagged to pop up all these sweet little eyes that are embellishments. And so you can see here on the bottom, I've got boo, boo. I've got that black twine there. I have a sweet little jack-o'-lantern with a little bow. And on the second one, again, I've got the vellum over here. This time it's in the middle, this time on the side. I've got a spider web. I've got a black glitter spider on there. I have a lantern with a bat flying, and here's that little spider web that the spider has been weaving. I have the black twine again, and this time I have Boo on the top, and I have the vellum strip on the left. And the pink jack-o'-lantern has this really airy double bow along with a sweet pumpkin with a rhinestone bow on the top. And so I think these tickets are so sweet. I just love the way these embellishments turned out. Please tell me if you did too, and please tell me which one is your favorite. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I know your time is valuable, and I so appreciate that you chose to spend some with me today. So please let me know what you're creating for Halloween, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.